Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready?
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
Everything you got, let's go.
Hello and welcome to Week 14 of the Drew and Stu podcast. I'm Drew Livingstone. That's our Buffalo correspondent, Cameron Stewart, in the great Niagara Falls, New York, at the Seneca Casino. Cam, how's your trip going?
It's going pretty good, Drew. It's 11:02. Do you know where your children are? Hi, I'm Irv Weinstein. So here's basically how the trip went. You know me being a lemon and a mush. So I go down, It's Monday Night Football. We roll into the casino. And I'm like, I go look at all these people in their Broncos gear. It's like they had a Broncos table. And me and this one guy, like he was, I could tell he was like a big gambler. He's like, I'm on the Browns. I go, so am I. I'm on the Browns. So we're sitting there the whole game. Denver scores. I got the Browns plus 6.5 and plus 8.5. And so I watched the game, and I'm sitting there. Everything's going good. I'm playing video poker, having a couple drinks. Watching the end of the game, I go up to the room with my girlfriend. I go, here's the deal, honey. Like, if the game ends, who cares if these guys don't score? We just need to. And the pick six.
Oh, my God.
So she goes, what's going on? She's like, my face went from like purple to like ghost white. And I go, she goes, because she didn't really understand. I go, the worst case scenario. And then they get the ball back and they march up the one and then they throw another. And then I go, now I'm angry. Like, dude, I met this guy at the bar. He had $6,000 on the Browns. He had the over though in the game and we had to talk. He's like, dude, I would have won $11K. He goes, with juice, I ended up losing money. So think about that. That guy, like the swing of that game. Drew, I'm going to be honest with you. When people say, oh, it's a bad beat, it's a bad pick, but like these things should not happen consistently for us. Like the Hail Mary, this, that, the other. I feel like I'm cursed, buddy. Like,
every other coach, when they need that onside kick, even though we don't like it, they're like, oh, let's just kick this field goal quick. Let's not try and go for a touchdown. I was like, oh, Cleveland's going to kick the field goal here. They'll cover the 6.5. We're good to go. And nope, let's just throw an interception at the 2-yard line. Jameis, like, I love the guy. He's hilarious. But, like, what the hell was that throw, man? It was just...
And another thing is, on the first interception, they just stood back and watched. All you have to do is touch the guy while he's down. Like, he didn't get up and bounce up. Like, I'm like, just touch him. And like, no. I'm like, how did this happen? But anyway.
Luckily, I hit Cam 20-1 parlay on Judy and Sutton, both over 100 yards. That was nice.
Good for you, Drew. I didn't see that one there.
I gave you both of them over 100 on the show on Monday.
I know you did. I guess, you know how it is when you go on trips. And so tell me about the Avalanche game. We were going to go.
I decided to go to the Avalanche game. We're like, let's go to Bar Bill. Tickets were $38, Cam, for the Bill Sabres game. Or not Bill Sabres.
So did you drive? Like you just drove right to Quebec?
Yeah, we drove right there.
Okay, amazing.
And we sat there. We were down 3-0, 5 minutes in. I was like, this is terrible. Wearing my Avalanche jersey. People are asking me if I want to switch jerseys. And then they came climbing back from 4-0 down, the first team in the NHL this season to come back from 4 goals down and win a game in regulation. And Cam, I felt so bad because when the Avs scored the 5th goal in the 3rd period to take the lead, Sabres fans just left. There's 6 minutes left and they're all leaving. I was like, they're so demoralized in Buffalo, Sabres fans, that they're just like, fuck this. Like, I'm not watching.
Drew, I talk to them even now. Like, I'll give you as a correspondent, like with the Bills. It's the same. I'm like, you guys look great this year, whatever. Like, it's like literally, talk to me in the fucking playoffs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no positive. Like, it doesn't matter how good any Buffalo team starts or doesn't. Like, the guy even told me. I remember because I was going to go to the Avalanche game with you, but the Uber was like $200 and I didn't want me and my girlfriend drinking and driving. So I'm like, we got to take an Uber to the game. And it was too late after that. And this guy comes up to me when the Sabres are up. He goes, there's a lot of game left. I go, what? Like, it's like there's a, like my losses with Cleveland. That's the whole life. Like, it's like everything is negative. Like there's no, we got a chance. We could do this. It's sad kind of. I'm like, don't worry. The Bills can maybe do it this year, but I'll tell you, Drew, holy geez, the negativity around, like, it's actually hard to deal with because the people are so beaten down. Like, yeah, that's so bad, Drew. You're in your Avalanche jersey and like the worst bet of the year. See, it was reverse mush, like the Cleveland game, but you knew you were in Buffalo. Something bad's going to happen to Buffalo, not you, right?
Yeah, I was lucky. I was like, oh, this is terrible. And I remember because last time I was at a road game was in Montreal and the Avalanche lost 10-1, and I was like, is this shit going to happen again?
10-1?
Yeah. I was sitting there with Chris Meany, and he's celebrating his Montreal goals, and he's clapping. He's like, I feel so bad for you while he's celebrating.
While he's laughing, going, yeah, I'm on Montreal in the over.
What a joke. All right, Cam, we'll get back into Thursday Night Football here. Detroit Lions hosting the Green Bay Packers.
Yes, true. It's just, I know, Drew, trust me. I'm on vacation. That Cleveland, and the thing is, say Cleveland just, like, before we get into this, say they just even cover. I had a money line too. Say they just cover. How that changes every domino effect in my trip. Like,
well, that's why I was like, just kick the field goal and I'm happy. You cover the 6.5.
That's all I
And all the
wanted
people in
to.
the comments are like, oh, what a bad bet. You guys are on Cleveland. I don't think it was a bad bet.
Bad bet. The bad bet was Denver. Like, you couldn't have been any luckier to win that bet. But then again, we didn't cash a ticket. They did.
Yeah.
So it is a bad bet. But Drew, I'm saying the bets we make on these, and look at Carolina on fucking Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
The Thielen touchdown, the 2 missed field goals. It's like, if any, and we still covered. We should have won that game outright at like 30-1 money line, 11-1. Like, we're getting jobbed. But you know what? That's life. Like, life is a kick in the ass, man. It can hurt sometimes, and it hurts a lot. But let's be positive. Trying.
Thursday Night Football.
Yep.
You have any props for us tonight? Any first TD scores?
I don't know, Drew. I was going to take Laporta, but he'll probably break his ankle going into the end zone. He'll fumble the ball out of the end zone, and we won't win our first touchdown.
Are you still on the Packers? Or are you coming over?
Yeah, I'm on the Packers. Yeah, but I might not even watch the game tonight.
Okay. I'm still on the Lions. I think the Lions might make a statement tonight. I got 2 props for you. Let me know what you think of these. First one, Hail Mary. Everyone, keep in mind this is a Hail Mary. This is like 0.25 units. Like, you don't put your big money on this bet. Jameson Williams over 100 yards. Christian Watson over 100 yards. So that's Hail Marys. Like, they get long pass, a long TD. They both go over 100. It's 50-1 for 2 guys to get over 100 yards.
That's a great bet because Williams, as you know, he's the type of guy to have 3 catches, 140 yards. Like, he's not like McBride on the Cardinals who gets 14 catches for 80. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys.
And Christian Watson is the Packers deep guy.
You know what, Drew? Actually, send me that bet. The problem is there's certain betting sites here, and the props are like you've seen the book here. It's literally a guy in a kiosk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I remember I'm trying to bet the number at Cleveland 10.5, and by the time I'm waiting, the thing's spinning, and I get 8.5. So I lose that. But you know what I'm saying? It's like,
and you don't know how to use a VPN, right? You're not going to be pulling that card off.
Maybe we can talk about some things when I come home, but I just want to be alive and get through the border, and then we'll talk about VPNs.
Change your location on your laptop. Just lie to everybody. That's how we watch some shows in my house. You
can actually do that. Because I've tried on all the websites I'm on, and it always blocks.
You download a VPN and you tell it what country you want it to make you appear in, so you can watch like Australian Netflix instead of Canadian Netflix and shit like that.
Okay, Drew. When I come home, you can put me like in Cam Stewart in Scotland, and then you can give me a VPN, and I don't want to deal with this bullshit anymore. Can we do this? Okay. Yeah, but the problem is though. Just to say, I've tried this one.
It's not legal, but yeah.
None of the shit is. People have Fire Stick and stuff. The problem I have, though, and I got to ask you this, and I know a lot of people have this problem. Bet365, it doesn't matter. I can't bet it on the computer. It doesn't matter. I've tried the VPN program. Can you get through that?
You need this dumb app, the Authenticator app.
I have it, Drew. I'm telling you, I still can't do it. Like, I can't bet on a computer. I have to do everything off my phone.
Oh,
Gabe does too. Like, okay, I need an IT lesson from you, but we'll do that on the next show. Okay.
Fair enough. All right. Okay. Let's get into tonight. My other prop, Cam, it's a little 10-1 parlay, so it's not as juicy, but it's Jameson Williams over 40 yards.
Yeah.
Jaden Reed over 40 yards. Josh Jacobs and Jahmyr Gibbs both to get 50 rushing yards, and then Gibbs and Reed to score a touchdown, 10-1.
I like it. Yeah, send me those. I might be able to play them on a prop sheet, but my regular book I can't get into. Changes, Drew? Do you want to do it? Let's do the touchdown parlay for tonight.
So we did one on the Thursday show, but let's do a real one now. I already played the one we played on Monday show, but let's do another one. So on Monday, Cam, we did Jacobs, Gibbs, Laporta, and Kraft.
Okay, Kraft, Jacobs, Laporta, and who? Gibbs. Okay, I like that one.
And it was 16-1. Do you want to make a new one, or are you fine with that? We can move on.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with that one. But if you were going to add anybody to it, who would you add? If you're looking for but then again, we have 4 touchdowns. I'm just saying say we didn't do this.
I'd add Wilson on from Green Bay, honestly, with Jacobs banged up.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool.
I mean, it's a long shot, but I think with Jacobs banged up, short week. Like, what do you think Wilson's anytime TD prop is? Let's see. It's plus 375 anytime TD. If Jacobs is banged up,
that's a good price, don't you think? Yeah, I agree with you. It's funny, Drew. So
Wilson first touchdown, 25-1.
Sold. I need a bloody miracle right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's not really any other long shot first touchdown guys.
No,
that I like.
There's not. I will say this though. The only issue I have here, it's nice that people are nice and stuff. Dude, our dollar, it blows. Like I go to the cage Drew, I go to the cage with 500. I got 270 back. The lady she goes, "Are you crying?"
It's not that bad.
Yeah. I'm at a casino.
So they must take some rake then off that exchange.
Rake. Like, I'm surprised there's blood and claws like from the panther. Not dude, honest to God.
But
Like,
so you only go there to gamble because of the free drinks. Like there's no way. Like that's the only difference between that and Falls You and on the Canadian side.
yeah, and you get doubles and triples. Like other than I want to like have a beer, but I did discover some great gambling tips. My girlfriend told me this a long time ago, but I've mastered it now. A great way to take a break, guys, especially if like say you're a Canadian and don't have a lot of money or bet on the Cleveland Browns because you have no money. After that is to go to the Keno, you go to the back bar, you put $20 in, you have a conversation with somebody, and it's on a timer. So every 20 minutes they give you like another beer or whatever, like you know what I mean? So I played Caveman Keno. So Drew, basically you're just having a conversation with a regular person, but it's on a timer. In Vegas they have a light. Here they have a timer. So every 20 minutes that you're there, you can get a free drink. And I'm going to be honest with you, I was at the blackjack table and I waited for over an hour for a drink one night when it was busy. So I'm like, I kind of went up to the guy and said, I love you guys.
Are you not tipping people? Well, why?
I'm tipping better than anyone. Like I give them a minimum too.
And it's still taking an hour?
No, but because they don't have enough girls on the floor. They're trying to make more money in the casino. As what I'm trying to say is we're already getting fleeced with our dollars. So that is kind of the backup plan. If you're getting murdered, like take some time out, get a couple drinks. It's kind of like regrouping. But I'm telling you, Drew, I probably won't be coming back to the States for a long time. Like, do you understand there was a time where our money was at par and better? No, and there was one casino, it was actually like 5 cents better. So imagine that being a Canadian, our money's better and we're getting free drinks. It was about 20 years ago.
Yeah. It's not worth it now to go across. Yeah.
No, it's not. But me and my girl, we had to get away, and this is we got to.
The thing that makes me laugh the most, Cam, is that they have the smoking and non-smoking sections. In Canada, there's just completely non-smoking, but the non-smoking section is just a painted line on the ground. It's like I can still smell the fucking smoke 10 feet over there. Like
it's in that room too. There's no amount of carpet deodorizer that can get the stench of dirty cigar. Like I walk in there and go, like literally, if I showered and like wrang out my clothes, it would be like yellow with nicotine. Like, no, honestly, Drew, like I'm not even joking. Like it is so thick in there. I'm like, I can barely breathe, and I don't mind smoking. Like,
and honestly, I like playing at Seneca in the mornings before Bills games on the way because it's nice and quiet. You get like the old ladies there with you at the tables, and like they know what they're doing. You just have to relax.
Drew, you're so smart. I did a show on Mayo yesterday, and he goes, "What are the tips? 1, play with somebody over 50. 2, never play after 2:00. Like more. I gave him all the tips. Like be with people who drink coffee.
Breakfast blackjack, Cam? The best time
breakfast blackjack is all seniors, winners, and people with half a brain. Night blackjack, stoners, idiots, and fools that will like literally. I had a guy walk in. I'm trying to teach him how to play the old 16 against 6. I'm like, dude, you don't know what made you do that? Like, I want to know your mind. Like they have the thing is they only look at their cards. They don't understand what dealers' cards are. But anyway, I'm sick and tired of teaching people how to lose. I could lose myself.
Fair enough. All right, let's get into our changes for the week, Cam. We will start with my pick of the Minnesota Vikings. You know what? I'm going with Kirk Cousins' revenge game. I'm switching off them. Give me the Atlanta Falcons plus 4.5. I know Cousins hasn't thrown a touchdown in 3 weeks. I know people are calling for panics to take over the job, but this is a revenge spot. I believe in the revenge narrative, Cam. Give me Kirk Cousins to go into Minnesota, punch them in the mouth, maybe even win this game outright. Give me the Atlanta Falcons plus 4.5.
Love it, Drew. And the thing is, it's a great way to gamble. Basically, Atlanta's a penny stock right now. At the start of the year, they were like the stock everyone was buying. We're never going to get them lower than they are. It is a huge, huge game right now. For these guys, they got to save their season. I know Cousins might have noodle arm, but I'm telling you, this is the time to buy in. Everyone's going to be on Minnesota. I love the pick, buddy. I almost put in my minerals. I think Atlanta's going to win the game outright now.
All right. And your next switch, Cam, you were switching off of the New York Jets and joining me on the Dolphins. How come? You stopped believing in Enigma Aaron Rodgers?
It's just watching like even the tape and going over some things with the Seattle game again. Like this Jets team is deplorable. They could, if the Dolphins show up, they can win this game by 40. I know it's a divisional game. I might regret this, but I just can't even lay on the Jets. Like you're going to have to give me 14 with these guys in this game, and I'm not getting it. So I'll take Miami, please.
What do you think of the Aaron Rodgers Netflix special? You going to watch it on first day releases?
I'll watch anything that comes out. It doesn't mean I'm going to like it. And the thing is, remember, Pat McAfee used to like watch me and Gabe on TV. He's a great guy. He went to West Virginia, and I know him and Rodgers are friends. And the thing about me and Gabe is we don't care. I know you guys are all buddies with Aaron Rodgers. I don't like the way Rodgers handled his situation with the Jets this year. I think he sold out Salah and all the other guys on the team. And hey, buddy, here's the deal: if you're Wayne Gretzky in his prime, or you're Nathan McKinnon or Connor McDavid, you could do these things. You're an old guy that used to be great, still a Hall of Famer. You can't tell people how to run an organization. You brought all your guys in and they still suck. So the Jets can't move forward with this guy. I'd really like to see, like, just retire, please, Aaron. You had a great career. Like, and let's not take anything away from his years with
Yeah, I think
the
the longer he plays now, the worse it looks on his resume. Like,
it tarnishes your legacy, Drew. Who wants to go out like that?
I agree with you, Cam. My next switch is going to be, I'm switching off the Rams to the Bills. I don't like it. Like, this is weird, Cam. It feels like a trap. Why is the line moving towards the Rams when the people are betting on the Bills? But I'm falling for the trap now because it's 3.5. And I just think with the pressure the Bills can get on the quarterback, this is too low of a number now. I liked it when it was 4.5 on the Rams side, but 3.5 is too low.
I do a bet with Mayo for $100 every week on a game, and I won last week with Carolina. His favorite play was the Bills, and I got the Rams 4.5. So,
man.
Let's
hope the Bills just win by 4 then.
If the Bills win by 4, that is the perfect scenario because I want them to win, but I want to win my bet. Yeah, if the Bills win by 4, perfect. I'm in.
There you go. 21-17 final.
Sounds great to me. Happy. Sounds great.
That's it for my switches, Cam. We can get into our props of the week and our anytime touchdowns now. Would you like me to start with my props, or do you want to rally off your anytime TDs?
I will give you one prop that I found on a book, and we got to start doing this more, Bill. Because it's the Bills. I'm going to see, Drew, I'm pulling you now, but I don't have any children. Just stress. Bills, this winning margin, I don't even understand this. Bills to win between 1 and 13 even. I found on Sports Interaction on that, the winning margin. How the hell they're not beating the Rams by more than 14?
You'd think that would be like minus 110 or minus 150.
No, I know. I would think it would be minus 200. Like, that is such a big window. You get 2 windows. You get the 1 to 6 and the 7 to 13. You get both. It's Bills winning between 1 and 13 pick. I'm in. So they can win by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like they all the way up to 13. If they win by 14, I lose. Are they going to beat the Rams by 14? No, I don't think so.
I mean, they could, but yeah, it's unlikely.
And the other prop, Drew, and I'll give you my touchdowns. I got Jonnu Smith over 50.5 receiving yards.
His props was so high. It was 33 2 weeks ago.
I know, but it's plus 110 I found, too. I found one with plus money at over 50.
All right, let me list off my props, and we'll get to your anytime TDs. Yeah. My gold for this week, Cam, is Kyron Williams over 70.5 rushing yards. The Bills are tied for third worst in the NFL with 4.9 yards per carry. Kyron Williams 70.5. That's way too low. I think he could go over 100. My silver is George Pickens over 70.5 receiving yards. He's been over this in 5 of his last 6 weeks, and it's a revenge spot for the snow game 2 weeks ago. Also, over 100 yards for him is plus 250. I'm going to sprinkle on that. My bronze is Saquon Barkley over 112 rushing yards against the Carolina Panthers, the NFL's worst run defense. Bucky Irving just absolutely annihilated them last weekend. I think he's going for records. 112 seems like a lot, but it's still too low. And then my bonus bets, Cam, Bijan Robinson over 4.5 catches, plus 130. Cousins been struggling hard. I expect a lot of touchdowns or checkdowns, and Bijan's last 4 games have been 6 catches, 4 catches, 7 catches, 7 catches. 4.5 plus 130. I think this should be juiced, and it's giving you profit now instead. And then my other bonus, your guy, MVS, over 35.5 receiving yards against the Giants. He's been over this in 3 straight games. He's also scored in 3 straight games for the Saints. If you like him for anytime TD, plus 300 MVS.
I love it, Drew. Here's the deal. It's a pretty simple concept with the Rams and Bills. The only thing the Bills can't do sometimes is stop the run. Remember, the 49ers were doing 100%. Fine until the huge mistakes in that game, right? McCaffrey got hurt. They were moving and shaking. Garendo's good. So that's the thing. If the Rams can control the ground and keep the Bills offense off the field, it'll be a very close game. If not, the Bills probably will kill them. But Drew, I wish you all the best, but I need money from Mayo, and I took him with Carolina last week, and I really could use another $100. So here we go.
Anytime TD props.
I only have a couple that are minus and the rest plus. Some I couldn't find because I've been I'm geo-blocked in a couple books, but Pollard for Tennessee, I love Tennessee. This week with him.
What's his odds?
Minus 110. I would have laid it up to 40 cents with him. Pittsburgh, Warren, plus 195. Devonta Smith, Eagles. These are all plus 180. Small play on my boy Adam Thielen against the Eagles, plus 370. Anytime touchdown. Wow. Are you on crack? This guy was so good last week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jonnu Smith, he seems to be like me and you. He's our best friend. If we're the 3 Musketeers, Jonnu Smith is our third guy.
Plus 3 Stooges.
Yeah, actually 3 Stooges, but I'm the biggest stooge. What do you like on your hot dog, Drew? Mostert or ketchup?
Both.
Mostert? Plus 310.
What was Jonnu Smith's odds?
plus 210 for a touchdown. I'm only giving you big ones this week.
Sweet.
Except for 2 pick'ems. 1 pick'em, this is mine because I asked Lisa for the Seattle game. I took Walker at minus 150. Know what her pick was without even like thinking? And it could be the best pick of the show. Trey McBride plus 210 anytime touchdown. Have you seen this guy's catches?
He hasn't scored a touchdown all season.
It doesn't matter. He can get in the end zone. He's getting like 26 catches his last game.
I know, but that's his issue is Kyler can't see him in the red zone for some reason.
Well, he'll see him. That was her pick. And actually, you know what? What is his receptions prop that we should add to that? What is he versus Seattle in receptions? Just take
let's see.
Anything over 4.5, 5.5, just take it.
His receptions
That's the prop.
Is 6.5.
Over. Oh, no, I'll take. Is it plus money or just
minus
6.5?
110?
You know what? How's he, Drew? Can you go down his game log and tell me how many catches he's had the last 3 games?
Oh, I know, dude. He's insane.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Like it's 13,
right.
14. Like you got. Like tell me what's going on here. I don't have it in front of me.
Trey McBride game log. Here we go.
Watch this.
His receptions: 12 catches, 4 catches, 3 catches, 9 catches, 8 catches, 6 catches.
So you're telling me at 6.5, and he's gone over in almost like, what is that, 6 out of the last 8 games?
3 of his last 5, he's went over 6.5.
Whatever. Over 6.5, and I'm going to sprinkle McBride touchdown, even though I want Seattle to win. Pacheco for the Chiefs, plus 120. Chargers, Will Disley. I'm getting Disley with looking at all these numbers here. Plus 300. Garendo. Actually, he's my highest one, minus 150. I'd lay it up to 2. 49ers, he's their only running back. And Drew, for you, because you have the same first name, and one thing I never get on these shows is locks. They always fall apart. So how about Drew Lock? Anytime touchdown, Cam's dumpster special, cubic zirconia to gold, 7-1. Anytime touchdown for my boy, Drew Lock.
That's crazy. Plus 700, and he scored last week.
You know what? I'm going to do first touchdown. I had him first touchdown in the Thanksgiving game.
Oh, and he went out at the 1.
How's my luck doing, buddy? Pretty bad, eh? Drew, I feel like the Beck song, loser. Like, right. I just can't get it right.
Last week I had 100 to 1 anytime TD parlay, and I needed Nico Collins. All my bums hit, and then I need Nico Collins, and he doesn't score. And I was
Imagine
like,
we hit one of these,
Schultz
Drew.
catching 30-yard touchdowns. So get out of here.
Imagine we hit one of these. That's like, for all the bad shit that's happened, it changes. Like, think about it. It's like 10 grand. Like, you're like, hey, I'm back.
100%. All right, Cam, let's do an anytime TD parlay for the viewers this week. Okay. We pick 3 guys each. We'll do a 4-banger and a 6-banger. We'll do 3 each. So we start with the first 4. Give me your first favorite anytime TD pick for the week.
Okay, it's a little biased, but huge game. I think Kenneth Walker has to be a big part of Seattle this week, so I'll take Kenneth Walker as my first touchdown, please.
My issue is sometimes they take him out for
for Charbonnet, but
which I hate.
They need to. I know, and the thing is, Walker's such a better back. Charbonnet is more of a pounder, but he's a blocker. But you're right, Drew. It is an issue, but he's my instinct, so I'm going to go with Walker. I'm sorry if this loses, you can blame me.
No, that's fine. I'm going to go Kyron Williams minus 170.
Great pick. Great pick. And I'm going to take Garendo, San Francisco. Let's go a little bit higher on this one because we're taking guys that are a little bit juicier.
Yeah, let's get a juicier one here for me. I'll go. Where's my guy? Oh, no, that's not even juicy enough for me.
How about Pollard?
Yeah, well, let's wait for your next pick. Okay.
Sorry, pal.
Give me. I'm going to go chalk, Cam. Give me TJ Hawkinson plus 210.
Oh, he made it to my anytime touchdown. Oh, yeah, I think I forgot to give you Hawkinson. Yeah, Hawkinson plus 210 sounds great to me.
All right, give me your next one.
Pollard,
Tennessee Titans. Where are you? Okay, so our first 4 is a 13-1 parlay. We add Pollard, and then let's add a little bit of a long shot here.
So who do we got? Pollard, Hawk, who else?
We got Walker, Kyron Williams, Isaac Garendo, TJ Hawkinson, Tony Pollard. And then let's go to Chargers, Chiefs. Give me your boy, DeAndre Hopkins, plus 240.
You mean your boy? You went to Clemson.
Fair. That's fair. So six TDs, Cam, 90 to 1.
Give them to me.
I don't think this is that crazy.
Pollard, Hawk, Walker, Garendo, Kyron, and
Hopkins.
90 to 1.
I just did it. $10 wins 9-10.
Well, I'm going to put $20 on it, maybe 30. I'm going to go out for some Mexican food today. I haven't had Mexican food in like 5 years.
Well, you know where the best spot for Mexican food is? Niagara Falls, New York. That's
Drew, actually, all the food here, you know this area. Like, you can't get
I
a
know
bad
it is
meal.
good food.
Like
It's just funny
pizza,
that you're like,
subs, whatever. Like, I even went like you can't get a bad wing here except for like it's the best. So they closed all the local joints down. Like Papa John's, like we oven fry. I go, you're in Buffalo, you morons. Like you
Cam,
gotta
take
have
the
wings.
15-minute drive from where you are and go to Barbill North because they opened the Barbill location
What's
near
it
you.
called?
Barbill North.
Bill, you got to tell me about these spots.
Okay, best wings you'll ever have in your life. The Cajun honey butter barbecue. Best wings you'll ever have in your life. They're smoked. They're so good.
Bill North?
It's like 15 minutes from you. It's worth the check. I will pay for your wings. That's how confident I am in that you like
will
me.
pay for my wings if I go. Okay, well, no, we got to go do a Sabres game, pal, and you got to take me to this place because Lisa deserves it. I've been a kind of a pain in the ass on this trip with after the Cleveland game. I had a lot of rage. But, yeah, I'm going to take her out for Mexican right now.
Yeah, Mexican. Well, then whatever. Go tomorrow or get some wings delivered. Barbill North, beef on weck and wings. Can't beat it.
It's funny. We had a beef. We always get the beef on weck, too. You know what the problem, though? I have one issue. Because the sauces, you need a harder bun. The bun gets a little bit too soft.
Oh, I think there's not enough sauce. I like the French dip where you like dip the whole thing in.
Yeah, well,
they don't give you enough to do that.
But the bun has to start it can't be wet
crispy,
before
like
it
a baguette.
starts. Yes,
like a baguette.
yes.
Yeah.
You, Drew, you're very wise with your foods.
I don't know about that. I got people roasting me in the comments telling me I have a palate of a 4-year-old.
Oh yeah, no. I tell Morency and George Kurtz on my show. I go, these guys are talking about like craft dinner as like sides for like.
Oh yeah, what? Well they're still children.
I was saying, like, have you guys tried? Like, I told them about like oysters. Like, that's disgusting. But you know me, I love everything. Like, I got the palate of a 90-year-old, I guess.
That's true. You are an old man. You're Werther's original guy through and through.
I don't mind Werther's original.
I know,
dude. This new camera makes me look even worse than I usually do. That's great.
No, it's like romantic. You're in like a romantic spot. All right, let's recap the picks for everybody.
Yeah.
Cam's got Green Bay, Tennessee, Atlanta, Carolina, Miami, Pittsburgh, Vegas, Giants, Seahawks, San Fran, Rams, Chargers, and Bengals. His gold is Carolina plus 12.5. His silver is Seattle, and his bronze is the San Francisco 49ers. Recap mine. I got the Lions, the Titans, the Falcons, the Steelers, the Dolphins, the Eagles, the Raiders, the Saints, the Seahawks, San Fran, switch to the Bills, the Chargers, and the Bengals. My gold is the Saints -4. My silver is Seattle with Cam, and my bronze is Pittsburgh -6.5.
One change, Drew. One change. I'm still not changing the pick because I'm taking Carolina. To back up our point, I want Carolina not in minerals. I'll still make the pick, but the Eagles could kill them. I want Atlanta where Carolina is. I want Atlanta, Seattle, and San Francisco. That's my
Atlanta plus 4.5, your new gold.
Yeah.
I like it, Cam. I like it. I'm surprised because Carolina did good for you last year.
No, the problem is this is not
they
a
could
good
get blown out this week.
This is not a good matchup against the Eagles, but I can't lay 12.5. So
worst run defense in the league against the best run offense. It's not good at all.
It's a problem.
All right, before we get out of here, Cam, we have 4 questions from the viewers I found in the comments for you. First one from Star Killer. What did Cam think about the Sopranos finale episode and ending?
Horrible. I actually watched that show the whole time. I know they left things up in the dust, but...
Do you agree that it's the worst finale of a show ever?
It could be. It's definitely up there, and I think it's ridiculous because the whole thing is when that show went that long, it had so many good subplots and whatever, you can't end it like that. It's just stupid. You got to do better than that. I would consider it one of the worst endings of a series of all time, and I love The Sopranos. I actually have the whole collection on DVD.
My grandfather, my no-no rolling in his grave because I never watched it. I was just like, I don't care. And he was like, you need to watch Sopranos. And
it's fun. Like, it's not just about that. It's just the jokes and everything. It's got everything in it, Drew. Like guys getting whacked, betting, horses. Like, it's fun. It was just
past my time, and I can't get into it now.
Past your time. Okay. Like you okay. Next
one. Question for both Cam and Drew. What's the most disappointing team in the NFL this year, in your opinion?
Cincinnati Bengals. Their defense is deplorable.
Their offense has been good, though. That's why I don't know.
Joe Burrow should win an award for playing with these turkeys. Chase Brown has been really good. This defense, you know what? And it's not their defensive line. Fredrickson and his boys, Hubbard and those guys are good. It's the linebacking crew and the DBs. Well, who would you say, Drew? So my bet for most disappointing team will be Cincinnati Bengals. I would have to put the Jets with
the obvious pick is the Jets. But for me, my most disappointing team this year is the Tennessee Titans. I really believe
Tennessee
too. This season. and they just shit the bed. Will Levis disappointed me. Their team was so good on paper besides the quarterback position. I thought they were going to win like 9-10 games this year, and they just absolutely did not do that. So I think that would be my pick.
Yeah.
Next one from Orlando, Randy Moss or Jerry Rice, Cam?
Jerry Rice.
Really?
Well, here's the thing. Randy Moss might have made spectacular catches. Jerry Rice, I think, was just so fluid. Jerry Rice is the best receiver.
Different types of receivers.
It's a great question, but I'm thinking Jerry Rice. But like, it's kind of like, it's hard though. You're comparing Wayne Gretzky and like it's different eras. But
I'll stand by this, Cam. Mario Lemieux is better than Wayne Gretzky. If he didn't miss so many games, I think he beats all. I
kind of disagree, but we could talk about this on another show. But what do you think? Who would you rather have, Randy Moss or Jerry Rice?
I'd rather Calvin Johnson than both of them.
I think Calvin Johnson played for the Lions. Both of those other guys played on good teams.
Yes.
That's a big thing too. Okay.
Last one, Cam, from Stacks on Racks. Hey, Cam, what are your top 3 favorite Simpsons episodes? Go.
Milhouse's dad getting kicked out. Can I borrow a feeling with Kirk Van Houten? Classic. Krusty, the Krusty school where he has to go on the little mini bike, whatever, or else he's going to die. When ring ring with Homer, like remember if Homer is the clown as Krusty has to go through the course. And if he doesn't get it, he's going to get whacked, and he does it at the end, which is amazing. And I don't remember the other one, but
I thought you were going to say like Monorail or.
Oh, Monorail's good too. Yeah, Pretzel Monies is. Hey Homer. Where are the pretzel monies? Remember when Marge got when she had opened up a food truck and the neighborhood like shook her down? The guy with the Lovejoy's wife and Drew, you got to tell these guys that's a hard question to answer on the spot.
100%.
When I like 50.
Well, I like how you didn't name a single episode from before, like from after like 2000. Like it was
no episodes with Lisa and Marge. They have to be with like Mo, Barney, everybody else.
Oh, you like the side character episodes? I'm a big Treehouse of Horrors guy. When I was a kid, I used to always watch those ones on repeat. Like when they do like the 3 stories in each episode.
There's some of the worst. I hate to say it, True. Those are probably the worst episodes. But
no, I love those ones.
I gotta check out this Bar Bill North and see if you're full of shit or not. Sounds amazing.
Yeah, best wings you'll ever have in your life. All right, everyone. That does it for this week on the Drew and Stu podcast. If you're in Buffalo or New York, Niagara Falls, New York, and you're at the Center Casino, go find Cam today. Buy him a drink. Take a picture with him.
Or give me something that's in a wallet. And if you got any extra bills for a starving Canadian, yeah, I'm willing to accept.
So are you gonna be at the casino tonight watching the game, or are you gonna go somewhere else?
I was going to go to the hockey game, but I don't want to take my girlfriend there after. Like, we spent a lot of money already, but I feel bad. We should have gone to a game. We should have gone to that Avalanche game with you. That's the regret that I have. Next time we'll go to a game. I'll be at the casino. I'm actually going to go for a soak too. I need to go to the whirlpool and pool and get my shit together, and then I'm going to be at the tables. It's good to have a break because this is my last day. I got to be really smart today and bury these guys and then go home.
Sounds like a plan.
Or at least try to win something and go home instead.
Yeah, you don't want to leave a vacation down a bunch of money. That's
right now it's not looking so hot, Drew. Thanks, Browns. Hey, Jameis Winston, can you send me a check in the mail? That'd be great.
Yeah, he's please God deliver me from pick sixes. That's what he said after the game. What a joke. Anyways, that does it. Please click like, please click subscribe, please rate and review on all audio platforms, and please join us next Monday for Week 15. The fantasy football playoffs are here, and we'll be here with our best bets and everything else. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy everything.
This has been Drew and Stu. Follow Drew at Producer Drew and Cam at Cam Stewart Live. May the winners be yours and all of the best bets hit.